Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation in the Patan Premier League 2019. We just done with the second last match that took place in the tournament. This was for the third place in the table. Earlier, it was the AMS Gladiators and the KUSUM Warriors who fought for the third place. Eventually, won the toss, won the match, did Sahil Shah. We were treated to runs. There was nothing but runs galore out here at the Mumbai Police Gymkhana in Mumbai. Whilst the KUSUM Warriors got 268. The AMS Gladiators weren't far behind. They too just could not overhaul the mammoth total, but they just lost by 43 runs. Well, in my presentation party, I would like to introduce my presentation party, which is to my left. Firstly, starting with Mr. Ashwin Shah, who happens to be the secretary of the Patan Jain Mandal, followed by Mr. Sandeep Shah, our proud, you can say, sponsors, the title sponsors of the Patan Premier League. And to his left is Mr. Kamlesh Shah, the, you can say, he is the person who's responsible to give away the bike to the man of the series, the owner of MTM Madden. And well, to his left is the evergreen Mr. Danesh Matliwala, the owner of the ZNL Challengers. And to his left is Mr. Tushar Shah, the owner of Smith Engineering. Well, firstly, to take things forward, I would like to ask Vishal to come up and have a word with us. Vishal, well, I mean, unexpected, but 200, almost 500 runs coming. I think 2-3 runs shy of 500. We couldn't have asked for anything better.
Yeah, it is good for the crowd and good for, like, you know, the game and the community. You know, such a run feast finally after so many games of low scoring games. Like 500 runs in 40 overs says everything, you know.
I'm sure this would put probably, you might think that next year probably the PPL can be held at better batting friendly tracks.
Well, they are doing a fantastic job. The committee is doing a thankless job, actually. So I would not complain about, you know, making the pitches is not in their hands. So, you know, and the pitch is the same for both the teams. So I would not complain on that. You know, it is about cricket. You should know, read the pitch, know your cricket, and play to the best of your ability. That's about it.
What I was trying to say, when you say T20, you mean runs, and today it lived up to the expectation.
Yes, that's what I said. You know, for spectators, from the crowd point of view, I understand, you know, runs galore and everything. But like I said, you cannot complain anything about the pitches to the committee. But yes, finally, we have a run feast and hope it continues for the finals.
Vishal, halfway through the stage, 268, what was going through your mind?
Why were the catches dropped? That's it.
Vishal, the way Deven batted, had those catches been taken, probably the story would have been different.
Yeah, the 5-year-olds are thought catches win matches, and when 40-year-olds and 30-year-olds forget, this is what happens.
Well, I'm not sure whether they forgot about it or they could not execute what was needed on the given day. But once again, disappointed probably that you could not cross the line. You were probably looking forward to that. But I think you should take heart with the way your boys have performed eventually.
Yes, definitely. Like, I mean, when it's 260, when the chips are down, and to get 230 is in itself a Herculean effort. So, like I said, we had the batting, and I'm glad today they clicked. Maybe one match too late for us, but nevertheless, there's always next year. And every time I say, when you lose, you take something what you didn't do and try and do it in the next game. I hope we'll do it in the next season.
Vishal, you've certainly not lived up to the expectations with the bat, but somewhere your team did not let you down today. They certainly fought their hearts out. It's just that 268 is very, very big to get close to.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, a champion knock by Deven, full marks to him, like the way he batted. And, 260 was like 999 out of 1,000. It's never going to happen. But like full credit to my team for the way they backed themselves and for the way they stayed in the game. So I'm proud of them as well. But like I said, our fielding let us down today. That's about it.
Well, we really were entertained. We were thrilled to bits to see what happened. It certainly will excite, and it is enough euphoria for before the finale.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I'm sure I'm expecting a run feast again for the finals. It'll be good for the crowd, a perfect closing for the entire tournament. It's been a fantastic tournament and managed beautifully by all the committee members, and I hope they keep on doing the great job that they're doing here. Thanks a lot.
We all had fun watching you all on the field, especially with the bat. Other than that, we look forward to your company in the third season of the PPL.
Yes, we are also looking forward to it. And I hope I deliver this time for whichever team I play at. Thanks.
All the very best, Vishal.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Well, that was Vishal Shah, the captain of the AMS Gladiators. Now may I have Sahil Shah, the captain of the KUSUM Warriors, to come up and have a word with us. Sahil, I mean, I told you you're starting as firm favorites. You've lived up to the expectations. I don't think you had 268 or 250 on your minds before the start of the innings.
Not in my dreams, not in my dreams. 269 was not expected. It's that when Deven came in, he started batting. I'm like, I've got the best seat in the whole ground. I just stand here and appreciate his innings. He was too good today.
Sahil, I'm not sure how many catches went down of Deven, but you think had those catches been taken, things would have been different?
Yeah, but that's cricket. Even if you've put down catches, so something sometimes goes in our way also.
Well, Sahil, I mean, I've always believed, trust me, the best viewership, the team that I always want to watch in action, one is definitely the ZNL Challengers and you guys. You, unfortunately, could not make it to the finals, but just the way you played, I mean, who on planet Earth present on the ground might forget today?
Yeah, it was everything, Deven batted brilliantly. Nirvan bowled an amazing spell of, in such high scoring game, he just gave away runs at 6 runs per over, took 4 wickets. He was outstanding. So everything just clicked. Even AMS played a brilliant innings, especially Vismay and Vinay. So it was a great match. We all enjoyed a lot.
There's no doubt about it. You are rightly so the third position. We would have loved to have seen you in the finale, but nevertheless you can lovelily take heart from this match and leave us with a lot of fond memories.
Yeah, definitely. Even we would have loved to play the finals, but things don't go your way as you always think they do. But yeah, it's disheartening, but we're happy that we at least finished third.
We really look forward to your company. We've enjoyed your stay with us and we've had a lot of fun, Sahil.
Thanks a lot. We've enjoyed your commentary as well.
Thank you so much, Sahil.
Thank you.
That was Sahil Shah. They batted brilliantly. Later, AMS as well tried to live up to their expectations and a good game of cricket in the end. We've seen almost 500 runs. If I'm not wrong, 3-4 runs short of 500 runs. So that's almost 500 runs on the board. That's certainly history that was created today. Now moving on to the awards. Firstly, I would like to felicitate the team player of the match. And it is to acknowledge the efforts of one man who gutted it out, who stuck it out in the middle. To his misfortune, he could not finish on the line and that he would have loved to, which is crossing the winning line. And a player of the match goes to none other than Wismai Choksi for his 58 of 33 balls. And I would like to request Mr. Kamlesh Shah to hand over the memento to Wismai for his top knock, entertaining one of that. Had 7 fours, 3 sixes to go with it. 58 he made of 33 and disappointingly ended up on the losing side. Had he have been there, you never know, the story could have been different since the defeat of margin, or rather the margin of defeat was only 43 runs in the end. In a high scoring encounter, that's too very low. There are plentiful awards that I have to hand over. One is the orange cap, one is the maximum sixes award, and the other is the man of the match. There is no doubt that all of these awards has to go to one man. Today we see in history being created. 47 balls he took to get 144 runs. He hit 10 sixes, that's 60 runs in the form of sixes, 16 fours, and entertained one and all back home and even on the ground. Our man of the match, also our maximum sixes award, and also the orange cap goes to none other than the star of the KUSUM Warriors, Deven Dhruva. I would like to request firstly Mr. Danesh Matliwala to hand over the orange cap, or you've bought in probably the maximum sixes award, that's fine. You can go ahead and give the orange cap over. Now I'll request Mr. Ashwin Shah to hand over the maximum sixes award to Deven Dhruva. Hitting 10 sixes, that's some effort. And the man of the match, I would like to request Mr. Sandeep Shah and Mr. Kamlesh Shah as well to tune in together and hand over the man of the match award as well to Deven Dhruva. So a lot of awards he takes home with him. Mementos trophy, that glasses from Patni Opticians as well. Deven, you've made it a habit to get the man of the match award. How many man of the matches so far?
Doesn't count for many. We didn't win the tournament, so it's okay. But it's a good knock. Yeah.
Well, Deven, I mean, leave alone that. I can totally understand the disappointment on that. But when you look at the knock, 144, would you have dreamt to have gotten that in 47 balls?
No, never ever. But yeah, it was a good batting wicket. So always I wanted to time the ball well, and it clicked from the first go. So was really enjoying my batting. It just clicked, yeah. And, well played to the AMS. They bowled. I don't know what to say, but yes, today they helped me out.
There's no doubt about it. They were very generous to you, Deven. I think most of it goes to them as well, along with, you know, what you did with the bat. But we enjoyed watching you tonk so many sixes and boundaries. It was serious entertainment for one and all.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Like, never would have thought that in a 2020 I'll get 144. But really pleased with my knock today. And really happy that we came third today. It was important after what happened last time. And yeah, I would like to thank all the members of KUSUM Warriors, especially Sahil, who has led this team brilliantly, absolutely well, and has made sure that that the team actually binds together. And great credit to him. Yeah.
Well, Deven, we've enjoyed your bowling, we've enjoyed your batting, and the moments that you have given us in the entire PPL. I doubt if anybody could go ahead and forget that. We really enjoyed your company in particular, and we look forward to seeing you in the next season of the PPL.
Absolutely, absolutely. We loved you also today.
Thank you so much, Deven. Well, thank you so much for joining in for the post-match presentation. Well, it's the big bash. The finale coming up shortly. We go straight to the toss, where the ZNL challengers will take on none other than the Turf Blasters. So stay tuned in, and we'll be bringing you the toss in the next 5 minutes.
you.